Hey guys, what's up? It's Courtney. So if any of you are my returning subscribers, thank you so much. I know it might be a little bit weird seeing content after 7 years since I last posted, and not only that, but very different from what I posted back then. So if you're tuning in, thank you so much for joining me. And so like I said, I'm going to be taking a different route than what I did when I made those few videos I did a couple years back. I'm still going to leave them up because why the hell not? But I decided that I'd like to try and start a gaming channel. So here we are. And Dragon Age, come on, good game. What can I say? Classic RPG. So let's go back to what started it all. I don't think many people have, I don't want to say not many people have played Origins, but I definitely think most people got their start on Inquisition, at least from the people I know. So what better way in 2020, in our time of COVID, to venture back and play Dragon Age. Now, I played this game before. It's been a while, so in future videos, I like the idea of using a face cam, but I think for purposes for this playthrough I won't, just because I have played through this game before, so you're not really gonna get much of a reaction out of me, I guess. So a face cam just seems kind of pointless for this playthrough, but let's get started. I think, so this is a game, right? If you don't know Dragon Age, you can make your own choices, and there's definitely, it boils down to a lot of good or bad decisions, some of them more not as black and white as others. And I've always played these games as more of like the good guy. So you know what? We are going to play Dragon Age and we are just going to be the ultimate tool. That's the goal. We are just going to be the biggest jerk we can possibly be, because I've never done that before. And okay, I'll be quiet.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. but those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late, for I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Gosh, you guys, I love Origins. Okay. So yeah, if you haven't played Origins, this one's pretty cool. I mean, Dragon Age 2, if you've played that one, you don't get to pick your race. You're stuck as a human with pretty much the same background every time you play, whereas Origins, you know, you have 6 different opening stories that you can play through, and not only does it just affect how your prologue in the beginning of your story is, but it also like is referenced throughout the story, and it actually plays a bit of a impact, so that's pretty cool. You know, I've never played this game as a guy, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I've also never played as a dwarf. I always play as a rogue, and it's very tempting to play as a rogue again. But, you know, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna play as the warrior class. Warriors are powerful fighters, focusing on melee and ranged weapons to deal with their foes. They can withstand and deliver a great deal of punishment and have a strong understanding of tactics and strategy. Specializations for a warrior include Berserker, Templar, Champion, and Reaver. There's also class benefits. I think we have race benefits as well. Yeah. And so these are the backgrounds. The ones that are blocked off, you have to be like these two. I know you have to be an elf for. I think anyway. This one for sure, but here you have to be a mage for this one, human for that one. And the ones that we have available right now for the dwarf are the dwarf commoner, which is born castless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a local crime lord. You have spent your life invisible until chance thrusts you into the spotlight, where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. That one sounds interesting. I don't know if... Let's see this one. This one's the noble. As the favored child of the Dwarven King, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants? Sycophants? I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I have no idea. May pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. You know what? This one sounds more juicy. You know, I like drama. I like it. So we're gonna go this way. It seems like it's got a little bit more oomph to it. Oh, excuse me.
Greetings. Oh, my spell.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Ooh.
Ah, there went the spell.
So voices in this game really aren't that important. Excuse me, jeez. Mostly they'll give out little one-liners as you're battling, but for the most part, your character is a silent character in this game, unlike the 2 following games that are fully voiced. This one is not.
I cannot cast it.
Greetings. Well, that didn't
Ooh,
work.
I kind of like that one.
Greetings. I have lost the spell. How do you do? Damn, lost the spell.
Okay, I gotta remember, we're trying to be the biggest tool here. So which one?
Greetings. Oh, my spell.
You know what? Cocky just sounds right. I'm not gonna really try too hard for character creation. Personally. Oh, God. He kind of looks like give him green skin and he could pull off a Shrek look, honestly. I don't know. I mean, this one is fitting. If I looked like this, I think I would be I think I'd be a little bit of an ass too. Um, tattoos, huh? I don't know if I really like any of these, but it only seems right to have one. Oh, we can make him look, he literally looks like a baby. We'll give him that. Should I give him hair? I feel like him not having hair just adds to the whole look. We're gonna go no hair. Honestly, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. But totally for its time, I do really feel like this game has pretty decent customization. I mean, you can do brow height, brow depth, you got eye colors. Ooh. We'll give him some pretty eyes. We can do that much for him. But yeah, I feel like for the time of this game, I mean, for sure, this customization can be pretty fun. Also, if you're playing on PC, you've got mods and stuff. I personally haven't really looked into them just because I don't. Ooh, we're gonna stick with that one. I don't really use mods just because I'm more of a console gamer. I don't. I hardly play on PC. Right now I'm playing on an HP Envy, so if you have one of those, you can play this game at the highest settings. It's really a baby game compared to what it takes to handle it on a computer. So, I mean, if you want to play it, go right ahead. I would totally recommend it. We're gonna be Duran, AEDUCAN, is that what it is? We're just gonna go for it. We'll do that. So here we have skills. The way I play this game really might bug some people. I definitely play these games more for the story than I ever have for the combat, especially in Origins. Origins combat is it's not the most appealing, I'll say that much. We'll do this to start because it's easier when you can persuade people to help you. But this game for me, it's fun, especially in regards to the story, but when you actually get down to it, sorry, I keep getting so off topic. But gosh, I'm so sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. It'll maybe come back. For you guys, I will play this game on normal. So usually I play this game on easy, and I'm not afraid to admit it. Just because, like I said, I'm more into these games for the stories. They have very interesting and engaging stories. Combat and the actual stat building and all of that has never been much of an interest to me, so, but let's get into it. Us and Durin.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, the larger of two known remaining dwarven cities in the world. Orzammar was once the seat of a major empire connected by tunnels called deep roads, which stretched thousands of miles. The city now stands alone, cut off from the rest of the dwarven ancestral lands by the Darkspawn incursion. Secure in Orzammar's impregnable construction, the dwarven noble houses continue their centuries-old power struggles. Assassination and blackmail are commonplace, but the appearance of honor is paramount. You are the second child of King Endrin of House AEDUCAN,
Okay,
the
I was
ninth
close.
AEDUCAN ruler elected by the noble assembly. You grew up in a world rife with political intrigue and have struggled against brothers and cousins for honor and prestige. Today, a feast celebrates your first military commission, The opening move towards real power in the ever-changing game
Oh,
of
just look
dwarven
at him.
politics.
Oh.
Greetings, my lord. You are dressed and ready. Excellent. I couldn't find the armor's matching dagger, but I scrounged up a rather fancy longsword. Do you wish to wear your shield to the noble's feast?
Do we say leave it? Yes.
Of course, if every other noble has a shield and 3 swords, you'll feel awfully underdressed.
Oh, I already don't want to do this. I don't play this game this way, but...
I'm sorry, my lord. The festivities put me in an odd mood.
Oh gosh, we're such a dick.
No, of course not. Moving on to the business at hand. The king expects you to make an appearance at the feast, but there's no rush. The noble family heads will spend hours boring your father with petitions and petty grievances. As part of the celebrations, permits have been auctioned off to members of the merchant caste who wish to sell wares in the Diamond Quarter. Lord Harrowmont has also opened up the provings for young warriors to test their mettle before tomorrow's battle. Perhaps we should go show them what single combat is really all about. And by we, I mean you. I'll practice my cheering.
Yeah, we're big, we're macho. Let's go fight people, show our worth.
Right behind you, my lord. The day is ours until the feast.
Alright. So there's us. Yep. Gosh, he's not the most handsome fellow. A new party member has joined you. You can take control of this character directly. Yes, good to know. You can use WASD to explore, da-da-da. We will be on our way. Who even are you? Gorum. Good to know. Whoops. Off we go, out into Orzammar.
Balin? Oh.
But,
Oh, I'm sorry.
excuse me? Mistress, ooh.
I'm sorry. I thought you were Prince Balin coming down the hall. Forgive me.
Who are you?
It seems she's one of your brother Balin's newest, companions. Prince Balin is attending the feast being held in Lord AEDUCAN's honor.
Yes, of course. It was presumptuous of me to think that he would return to... I am sorry. I will show myself out, with your leave, my lord.
Whatever.
Thank you. I will go now.
Juicy details of our sweet brother. Interesting.
I am at your sign of trouble here.
Okay, I don't know how to get out of here. Wrong way.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
What I want to know about the dwarfs in this game, what are their arms? The proportions are just so freaky. Their arms are just unnaturally long. I don't know if that's just me, but...
You sure you want to go to the feast now? I doubt we can escape to see the provings once we're inside.
Oh, not bad.
I can't wait to see who's fighting today.
I think I remember my way to the provings, I'm pretty sure. I don't know why, but I don't know if I'm the only one, but Orzammar has always been...
Your father has allowed the merchants to show their wares in the Diamond Quarter during these celebrations.
Orzammar has just always been like...
Work this out reasonably.
Excuse me.
The records. There's nothing I can do.
Do I want to get involved? Nah. But I don't know, it might just be me, but I've always found that Orzammar
You certainly have some gall,
is just
merchant.
confusing for me for some reason.
How surprising to run into you out among the common folk.
Especially since duty requires that you attend our King Father at the feast today. Have you so little respect for him to disregard his wishes on a day set aside for you?
Lord
I don't
Harrowmont
like
told
you.
me you wouldn't be needed for hours at least.
Silence! If I want the opinion of my sibling's second, I will ask for it.
Yes, Your Highness.
So it seems like assholeness runs in the family. Yeah, we go where we want, when we want.
Your lack of a sense of duty to your house is obvious. I can't imagine why you are receiving a commission. I expect after tomorrow I'll spend much time apologizing to the heads of the noble houses for the deaths of their children under your incompetent command.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it, Trian?
As heir to the throne, it is my duty to impart wisdom and judgment on
gosh,
those
this
who
guy.
need it. Now then, you, get to the feast.
Oops, sorry, hold on. So I'm torn here. Kiss my ass or it's cute. We're gonna go with the classic kiss my ass. You can't go wrong.
I'd advise you to watch that tongue, dear sibling. Father will not live forever.
Did he just threaten me? Did I? You dare threaten this handsome face? I mean, come on. Clearly, we got the genes out of the family here.
Of course, my lord.
But my lord, these are surface silks.
Okay.
What about that one? I doubt either.
My lord, are you heading to the proving arena?
Oh boy, yep.
You are not to address the Lord AEDUCAN unless spoken to first.
Forgive me, Sir Gorham. I meant no offense.
Back to your duties.
But, sir, this is my duty. I am to escort our new commander to the proving grounds.
I clean forgot about that. Forgive me, I should have informed you sooner. The king decided you are not to travel through the commons unguarded. I did mention the merchants that won permits to show their goods in the Diamond Quarter. There were only so many permits auctioned off, and quite a few were turned away. Your father fears you will be harassed on the way to the proving.
Oh man.
I do not question the king.
Will we be leaving then? We are at your command.
Oh. Wasted no time. Let's see. Oh my. You know, I'll hang around here, and if you guys want to pause the video for a second to read these things, by all means, go ahead. We got some other ones. One about life in Orzammar. Another on Orzammar politics. I already kind of know the gist about all these things because I have played the game through before, but, you know, if you are new to Origins or Dragon Age in general, definitely feel free to pause and read these through.
Your Highness, it is an honor to have you here.
As it should be.
Have you come to watch these brave warriors do battle in your honor? Your presence encourages the fighters to greater feats.
I don't really want to fight, to be honest, so...
I'll call the first fighters in a moment.
What's this? You have honored the proving fighters with your presence. Now it is time to attend the feast your father has planned for you. Oh, so I probably should have. Can I not leave? Excuse me?
My lord?
We're gonna talk through Gorham again.
You heard the man.
Your wish is our command.
Gosh. Never enter battle with your bare hands. Really? Okay, so sorry, that was a bit of a waste of time, but you know what, it is what it is. I feel like I'm passing it. Oh, never mind. Gonna take a Lucy here.
And I'm off.
Look, the Grey Wardens are here. The raid tomorrow must be more than a standard mission. The Wardens only go where the Darkspawn are the greatest threat.
My lord AEDUCAN, might I... Many thanks for your willingness to hear me out, my lord. I wish to speak to you of a matter most urgent.
Oh, poor Gorham. He probably hates his life.
It looks as if the heads of House Bimo and Mino are keeping your father busy, which leaves you plenty of time for our dear old friend, Lord Dace.
You're a credit to your caste, Sir Gorham. I've always said so. If I had a daughter, I'd give her to you and make you the noble you deserve to be.
You honor me, my lord.
I don't really think he is mocking him, so let's just...
Let us just pretend we spent another 10 minutes wishing good things on each other's houses, yes? There is a vote coming before the Assembly next week. And a word from you could go a long way towards helping our cause. Well, you do cut to the point, don't you? You'll be quite a shock if you ever join the Assembly. You're so fond of our doublespeak. I have no desire to obligate you or force your hand. I propose a mutually beneficial arrangement. The vote concerns the status of the so-called surface caste. Lost to the stone, air-touched, and so forth. Centuries ago, narrow-minded men declared that any dwarf who left to live on the surface forfeited his caste, and his house if noble. That he was, in essence, no longer a dwarf. I seek only to remedy an injustice, to retie the bonds of anyone who can trace himself to one of the noble houses wherever he may live. Please, agree to speak for this noble cause.
See, this is where it gets to be not so black and white, because on one hand, you know, it's tradition in Orzammar for these people that go to the surface to be no longer a dwarf, essentially. But then... I don't know. I mean, I guess the whole point of me doing this playthrough is to do the opposite of what I normally do, just to see how much chaos I can cause. So normally I'd be like, yeah, let them come back, but we're gonna be an ass, a straight ass.
Let's be honest. I don't care a whit for those who have wandered from the stone. My wife, however, is a gem of a different color. She has a cousin, a useless sort, but she's quite fond of him. He joined a speculative venture to the surface, hoping to make his fortune, and went bust. Now he wishes to come home, but he cannot, for he has no house and would be casteless. For my wife's sake, I take up his cause. Will you lend me your voice?
Oh, I feel so guilty. This is gonna be such a tough playthrough.
I am quite disappointed in your lack of sympathy. Good day to you.
We got a new codex if you want to read that. Alright, goodbye, sir. Duncan. I love Duncan. Hands down my favorite.
My king, please. please reconsider? The trade contracts alone could bring great prosperity to our houses.
Will we really turn our back on our brothers and a potential fortune in cheap labor because of a political technicality?
Denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. There is more to life than monetary gains, my lords Bimo and Mino. The Assembly of Kal Shirak will respect the rule of Orzammar, or they will rot and die alone, surrounded by enemies.
Yes, my king.
But look, we have company to spare us further wrangling. Atrast Vala, my son. How fine you look in your great-grandfather's armor. Are you ready to be presented to the heads of the noble houses? These rituals have their place. It behooves you to get to know the nobles and let them know you. Lords, ladies, grant me a moment
Oh
of your
boy,
time.
they're gonna hate us.
We are here today so I may present to you my second eldest child, blessed by the stone and born of the blood that ran in the veins of the paragon
Look at him, he's like, yeah.
Who would pose a question to the prospective commander? Who seeks to know the prospect better? No? Very well then. The ritual is complete. I give you Orzammar's next commander. Tomorrow, our newest commander will lead part of a mission to strike a great blow to the Darkspawn. Not only does this recover access to some of our most important mines, but it also allows our honored guest Duncan, head of Ferelden's Grey Wardens, to strike far into the deep roads.
Thank you, King Endrin. While the Darkspawn seem to withdraw, it is only because they are massing on the surface. This could mean a blight, and my men and I will discover the truth.
We are honored to have you with us, my friend. Now, feast, drink, and celebrate, for the morning brings battle! As for you, my new commander, find your brother Trian and send him to me. He may be watching the provings, or getting some rest in his rooms.
We can't be bothered for that.
Don't question everything. Just go for the ancestors' sake.
Let's see if Duncan has anything to say. Oh, hold on. So we have this one on King Endrin, our father. These are not as important, they're just explaining how to play the game. I saw it, here we go. Alright.
Greetings, my lord AEDUCAN. It is an honor to meet you at last. Not as such, but your father never misses a chance to boast of your skill and bravery. He says you may be the most skilled warrior in all of House AEDUCAN.
Aw, shucks. I am the best. Don't even.
Yes, he mentioned your humble nature as well. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Orzammar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world. No one is safe from a blight. If the Darkspawn overrun the surface lands, they will return in even greater numbers. Orzammar would perish along with the rest. None of our lands is truly self-sufficient.
I'll just go with this one.
Truly? Then I will speak to your father after tomorrow's battle. I have my doubts he will relent, but there is always hope. Until then, good luck to you. Show the Darkspawn what your people are made of.
Why, thank you, Duncan. Here's this one. They're giving us a lot right now, but I promise you, they thin out a little bit. Oh gosh. Missed another one. Okay. Actually, did I not just show you that one? I think we're caught up. Nope. I love Duncan so much. Hands down, probably one of my favorite characters. So let's see. We are going to take a Randy. Hope our brothers are together again without us. What is this? Why am I never included? Why? Ooh. Oh, never mind. I can't unlock that. Whoops.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
I could just ignore him. That's almost a little tempting, but... And let's do that.
Interesting. I would have been at the feast, but Trian had need of me.
The world does not stop and start with your meager achievements. Not even tonight. Now, do you have some purpose in bothering us?
Yeah, we're gonna go with this one.
You push your luck. Balin, get to bed. We have a big day tomorrow. I will see what our father wishes from his heir.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves.
Hell no, not his right.
And what I'm going to tell you next won't make you any more fond of him.
Get to the point, brother.
Big brother, Trian is going to try to kill you.
Why does that not surprise me at all? He recognized me as a threat. Good.
He fears what you are becoming, in the eyes of the people and the Assembly. Trian's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen. The first AEDUCAN king wasn't even part of the house's leading family. That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half-dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
We'll go with this one.
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been.
Okay, what?
If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Trian fears father.
Just look at him, he's like, I don't want to be here.
If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
Trian needs to die, yes.
I'm afraid I must agree with you.
Shit.
Tomorrow's battle is the time to do it. I'll find out the rendezvous and buy you the time to do what must be done. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
May the Paragon smile down on you.
Wow, this is... The brotherly love is just... I can feel it. It's so strong. If only I had a relationship like that.
Trian and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the paragon AEDUCAN remains in that tag, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
We've sent 2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions? Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of AEDUCAN.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
Okay, here's all the information on the deep roads. Cool, cool. You know, I'm starting to wish I gave him facial hair, because now he's just looking like a silky smooth baby, and everyone else is just hairy as heck. But you know what? Are you not coming with me? Okay. It adds to his charm. Why? Hello? Whatever. Oh. He's not paying attention. Where am I going? Well... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. I hate these things. Oops, I walked right into that one.
Quick!
So yeah, I mean, as you can see here, like, it's pretty basic combat, you know, you literally just... Giant spiders, yep. Hate them. They're my least favorite. Alongside the brood mother, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll find out later on. But, yeah, as you can see, the combat it's nothing to really write home about, to be honest. It's button mashing of sorts. I mean, that's another thing. I might kind of bug people in how I play this game, only because I don't really use strategy as much. You know, there's a feature where you can pause, go to your other companions, and, you know, pick whatever you want them to do, and actually think about it more strategically. I know that's a big thing about what people like about Origins, but me personally, it's not really how I play the game. I definitely... I have no use for that, but I suppose I could sell them later on. But... yeah, I definitely kind of go into this game just button mashing, if I'm being completely honest. I don't usually try and set up and do tactics. I mean, you have a whole tactics section that you can play around with and change their behaviors and stuff, and I don't really mess around with it personally, but I know that's what a lot of people like about the Dragon Age games. Oh, hello.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any Darkspawn?
Nothing we couldn't handle, my guy.
We didn't expect any activity in these tunnels at all. Once I finished scouting the tunnels, I hid here to avoid the Darkspawn. Most tunnels are dead ends. The one we want is swarming with those fiends. It's going to be a fight. As you say, onward then.
Ooh, we got a new guy. We're all warriors, interesting. Well, okay, let's explore these other ones first, just because I imagine that tunnel is where we actually need to go. So let's see what's down this way. Just just realized I'm actually really screwed if I die because I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have health. Let's plop that down in here. Can I not? I cannot for some reason.
We're coming for you! I'm going to destroy you!
Oh my goodness. Highways loot. We love the loot. Was that really all that there was? See, I can't even do that. I don't think these guys have any lock-picking abilities either. Yeah, I kind of figured. So that was a waste of my time. Oh, I didn't see this one. Small darkspawn shield. I'll take it to sell it. Oops. Ooh, another guy.
You're here. I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
No, this one.
Apologies, Commander. There's not a ton of formality down here in the deep roads. We want the tunnel ahead, but there are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful. I'm with you.
Cool, cool. Oh, I wonder if he can... I'll be right back. I'm gonna go back and see if I can get in. Alright, I am back. He was able to open it. All we got was a slightly different sword. Had a little bit more damage to it. Oh boy, we got a group here. Okay. I like this game, but you have to admit the combat is not the most exciting.
Got some blood to spare?
Okay, we'll take that.
Alright.
Lyrium potions, if you don't know, I'm not a mage, but I'll keep them for when I have a mage, and they basically restore mana in the sense of like as a health potion, like these health poultices would do for your health. So that's kind of what those are. Let's see if this guy can get in here. Yep. So we got another shield. I think it's better than what we have. It is, so we're going to equip that.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This Darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still
Why do I
in
feel
there.
like it's my brother?
It could have been stolen. Recently, or generations back.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Nobody steals mine. Yeah.
Understood. Let's move, men.
So glad you could
Oh,
finally
not my
join
brother.
us.
Okay.
We feared you'd gotten eaten by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Big talk, big talk. We ain't gonna tell you.
I'll try to hide my disappointment.
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Watch me die. I said all that and watch me die now. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so we're back after that fight. Gorham here did get down, but I don't know if he's injured. I don't think he's injured. So he's back up for the count.
Alright.
This is the room. How do we get the shield?
Let's be the most unhelpful that we can.
There must be a clue here somewhere.
Well, see what you can find.
Make our lackeys do it for us. Okay, glad we did that.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Can I do it again? Okay, I imagine that's not what I need to do then. Am I dumb? I feel like the answer is just staring at me in the face. Somewhere. Wait. Oh. Okay, hold on. How do I get you to stay? Hold position. You come here and step on this one. Right? I think we're doing something here. Whoops. Aha, look at that. Finally did something.
That's it. We've got it.
Not?
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the shield of AEDUCAN.
Back in the direction we came from, at the crossroads.
To the crossroads. If Trian were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here. Of course.
What's that you're muttering about?
What a nosy guy. Keep your...
Uh-huh. All right, then.
I don't owe you nothing, sir.
I trust Vala, brother. Why? Is there a reason I should fear my own kin?
So, I don't know if now's the time he's trying to kill us, so we're gonna play like we don't know.
Do you think I am blind?
Okay, never mind.
I am the Prince of Orzammar. I have eyes and ears everywhere. And do they tell you I am weak and right to be displaced? That I will be easily moved aside so you can sit on Father's throne?
Yes. Yep.
Then they are fools, and you have been used. You and your companions will throw down your weapons, confess your treason, and be tried in front of the Assembly.
I'm gonna see if we can have more.
Then you will die here. May the stone reject your unworthy, treacherous body. Kill the
Our
traitors!
brother really does hate us. I swear, like, dang.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
Oh. It's just the awkward. Yikes. Uh-oh. Why do I have a feeling he's gonna blame us? Is that what's gonna happen?
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Valand was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Do I really? Ooh, you know, this right here, it's the option I should pick, but ooh, I don't know. Okay,
This is fratricide. You can't joke your way out of this. Can you prove it?
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably the more reliable.
What do I have to do with this?
There are witnesses. Ask them what happened.
My lord is innocent.
Sir Gorham, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the
Oh
story.
gosh, I feel like
You, Scout,
he's...
what happened?
Oh no.
Trian and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord AEDUCAN came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
Wait. Took me a minute. Oh, you. That's not gonna make myself look good right now. I feel like silence really is the valid option here, but come on. Of course we're not gonna do that. Really, if I'm trying to stick with my ultimate jerk vibes, I would go with this one. But it's just not. Oh, we'll just go with this one.
Then we shall discover the truth.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord.
What?
It was terrible. Prince Trian didn't stand a chance.
Why are they...
You treacherous bastard!
What?
Silence, Gorham. Do you have anything else to say, my son? I want to believe that. I really do.
Bind him. He will be judged before the assembly.
Wow, things have really turned on us. So I'm assuming this is what it looks like it is, and I think our brother Balin was the middleman. I think he likely set us up. Cause there were some looks. I was getting some vibes. Oh man, they did that to us, huh? Well, I suppose. Not gonna give a prisoner.
You've got 10 minutes, sir. Orders and all. You understand?
Of course. Leave us alone, will you, please?
Oh boy, here comes... Oh, never mind, it's Gorham.
Hey, I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
This one.
I understand. It's going to get worse, though. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn
Oh yeah, it is
immediately,
totally
and it easily passed.
Balin.
He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on
Wow.
something completely against tradition.
You know, it doesn't
and justice.
surprise me the way
Must have
Trian
been
was.
making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
What a scheming little turd. You know, I think us also being a little piece of crap, we can respect it.
He's more clever than either of us ever thought. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
No, not Gorham. What?
My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface.
No.
Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You are to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
Wow.
Lord Harrowmont says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at
Aw,
once.
poor guy.
Lord Harrowmont gave me access
And then
to
he
see
just
you
has
so I
this
could tell you
asshole
this.
of a child.
Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan. The Grey Wardens don't care about a person's past. They recruit for daring, intelligence, and martial power. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads. Balin underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it.
Okay, guys, allow me to have a soft spot for Gorham, because I can't do it.
I would give up all the safety in the world to go down this dark path with you. Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
This sucks. I like him. What the heck?
I will always be your man, my Lord AEDUCAN.
Even when I was such
They are ready for you now.
dick. Aww.
Here is the prisoner, Lord Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
Yeah, revenge.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
Okay, but how is it a lie? Because, like, they know I killed him, but... Wow. We're just gonna go with this one.
You're a terrible liar. Soldier, hand the accused your sword and shield.
But I don't see how that's a lie, because they know we, like, killed him, but isn't the whole argument that we're trying to prove that he started it?
When you fall.
Alright, so I think that's where I'm gonna end this episode. I've been recording for over an hour at this point. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I hope you all have a good one, and I'll see you in the next episode.